to my channel. Thanks for clicking on my video today. I have a little unboxing. Well, it's not really an unboxing because it didn't come in a box. I have something very unusual that I bought that I haven't bought in a long time. I was down in Kildare Village with my daughter and we were having a look around, and I browsed in this shop, which is not a shop I buy from, but I do tend to go and have a look now and then, and it is Michael Kors. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with Michael Kors. I either really like their pieces or I don't. I hate anything that says Michael Kors all over it. That's just my opinion. I have had them in the past and I did like them, but like that, your taste evolves and you change, and now I prefer things that are a little bit more subtle. Says the girl who has Louis Vuitton with LV on it. But anyway, you know what I mean. I have changed in some of my tastes and styles, but I still do go into the shop and I still do have a browse. And not very often do I come across pieces that I like, but I did come across this and it was the last one, and it's a bag, and I just had to have it purely because of the colour. I thought it was the prettiest colour bag I have probably seen in a long time, and believe it or not, even through all the bags I have, I'm just going to turn you so you can see, even with all the bags I have up there and around here and that, I don't have, sorry about the light, I don't have this colour bag. And it is the most beautiful shade of, oh, wait, I close it, brown tan leather, I think, that I have ever seen. Now, to me, that does not look like a Michael Kors bag. An original one, a typical one, something that you would see from Michael Kors. So I'd seen it and I was just like, oh my goodness, that is just absolutely gorgeous in colour. I love the lines, I love the leather, the feel, the smell of it was just divine. And all it says on it literally there is Michael Kors. If it wasn't a Michael Kors and in another bag shop, I probably would have bought it. It wasn't because it was Michael Kors, it was the whole aesthetics and the way the bag looks that I fell in love with. And it has this gorgeous gold chain strap with the leather for the shoulder, which would be quite comfy, I could imagine, and the smell from the leather is fab. I was just surprised that this was a Michael Kors bag. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you do. My daughter has one of the backpacks and it's amazing. Some pieces are really, really nice, but I've never actually seen anything this pretty or this nice in Michael Kors. So you could wear it obviously on the shoulder, or you could wear it crossbody as well. And on the back, it just has a little pocket with a magnetic closure there. And inside, let me see, I haven't actually looked inside. It has a pop open here. It's just made me think to maybe look more in Michael Kors and not rule them out. Probably very few and far between I'd see something this nice, but I genuinely thought it was gorgeous. So inside it has 3 compartments. Let me just take out the tissue without making a racket of a noise. And that's it. So inside it is quite small, like you're not fitting much in it. It has 2 compartments, as you can see, one there, and a zip in the center, and it actually has another zip pocket at the back, and it actually has another little compartment here as well, and gosh, it actually has more in it than I thought. So yeah, it's actually quite, it is quite roomy. You're not fitting much in it, as I say. Oh, and a dust bag. You don't normally get them in the outlet. That's why I thought it was strange to see something like this in the outlet, because my daughter's bought Michael Kors before and she never gets a dust bag, and it was the last one and it was a display one, so I inspected it and it was perfect. Now this is called, if you can have a look, I don't know whether you're going to see it because the light as usual is not great here, the Whitney tote leather shoulder bag. This was originally, so they say, €365 down to 146, but I got another 20% off that, so I think it was about €100, 100 something. My maths is not great. Maybe it was 110, 116, something like that. It was very cheap for what I got for it, considering it was 146, and I think it was 20% off. And I was like, yeah, I don't need another bag. I need another bag like a hole in the head. I had to put up another shelf and I have no room, but I will find room. Actually, I have room there. But for that kind of price, I was not letting it go. And as I say, it wasn't because it was Michael Kors that I bought it, because it's very, very subtle. You never know it was Michael Kors. It was literally for the style and for the shape, and especially for the colour. Absolutely thought it was gorgeous and love it. And it's not one of those bags because I won't be babying it. I mean, I do look after my bags, and it's a very soft kind of a lambskin kind of feel to it, so I'd say, or calf skin. I'd say it would scratch, but I'm not too bothered, to be honest. but it was the colour that did it for me. So I was very pleasantly surprised by Michael. I would love if you could subscribe and click that like button if these are your kind of things. And thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.